What makes a good real estate agent a good real estate agent? It's a lot of things. Everyone has it in them to be a good real estate agent, but there are some skills that you might already have and some skills that you might need to learn. Today, we're going to take a look at the 14 essential traits and skills for success in the real estate market. If you don't have them, the time to start learning them is now, so stay tuned. What's going on, everyone? I'm Kyle Handy, a realtor and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their real estate business through digital marketing, content creation, social media, as well as tried and true methods. And if you want proven strategies that you can use to get more leads, closings, and scale your team, you'll love this video. Keep watching. Before I get started, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, as I release a new free training 3 times per week, as well as go live every Tuesday, and you won't want to miss any of it. Finally, if you'd like my free real estate business plan template to track your sales, commissions, profit and loss, net worth, and budget, head over to kylehandy.com/business plan to download it today. Okay, now let's get started. All right, jumping right in, the first trait that you need to learn is the ability to learn from failure rather than getting discouraged by it. Any sales professional will experience failure, usually a lot of it. Maybe a deal that you worked very hard on fell through. Maybe you haven't been able to meet your goals or transition to being a full-time realtor. Being a real estate agent is hard work. If you fail, it's not anyone's fault, least of all your own. It's just part of the experience. A good agent is able to fall down and pick themselves back up, often repeatedly. Number 2 is the ability to build an incredible network of connections beyond just family and friends. Real estate agents tend to have a different relationship with their community than other people. They have hundreds upon hundreds of acquaintances, and they have connections throughout their community. And what's really notable about those connections is they actually care about them. A successful real estate agent is someone with people skills, someone who can empathize and connect with people, and often see them as more than just a potential client. You'll often find a successful realtor being incredibly active within their community. They'll be volunteering, doing favors, and receiving them. If this sounds like you, you're already on your way. The third trait is a deep and unwavering drive to succeed and the motivation to see it through. From when you get your real estate license to when you become a full-time sales agent, you need to have the drive to succeed. Many people want work to come to them. They want to be able to sit at a desk, have tasks assigned to them, and do the work they're presented. But a real estate agent has to go out on the hunt. They have to be willing to do it every day. If you don't have motivation, you'll find yourself quickly falling behind. At the end of the day, no one can motivate you but yourself. Number 4, technological savvy, as well as a deep understanding of social media. A decade ago, you could get by without social media. You didn't even need a website. That's not true today. Modern agents need to understand the internet. Every passing day, that becomes more important. Whether you're a seller's agent, a buyer's agent, a commercial real estate agent, or a leasing agent, you're going to be finding the bulk of your clients online. You don't need to be an expert on the internet right now, but to become an accomplished real estate professional and a truly great real estate agent, you'll have to be willing to learn. Not sure which social media networks you need to be on as a real estate agent? Check out my other video where I'll talk about that above. Number 5, a strong sense of transparency, communication, and emotional intelligence. How good would you say that you are at communication? Effective real estate agents don't just forge strong relationships, they know how to talk to people. As a real estate agent, you're dealing with an important and delicate part of people's lives. Prospecting buyers are looking for their dream home. Potential sellers are often experiencing a major transition in their lives. To fulfill your responsibilities to your clients, you need to be able to convey critical information to them at an emotional time. You need to be conscientious about what you tell them. You need to make sure they know everything they need to know to make the right decisions. In the real estate business, your honesty and transparency will become part of your reputation, and each real estate transaction will be another opportunity to impress. To be successful in real estate, you must always and consistently put your clients' best interests first. When you do, your personal needs will be realized beyond your greatest expectations. Anthony Hitz says it best. To be successful in real estate, you must always and consistently put your client's best interests first. When you do, your personal needs will be realized beyond your greatest expectations. The sixth trait: a passion for and knowledge of the real estate industry. It's not enough to just be a great salesperson. A successful agent needs to have a genuine interest and curiosity in the real estate industry. The real estate industry changes very fast. By the time you're out of your last real estate class, it will have already changed again. An agent needs to be interested in the local real estate market to continuously update and improve their market knowledge. The real estate industry is being disrupted at all ends. If you don't have a passion for the industry, it will simply get exhausting to keep up with. Number 7. The ability to work with and support other people. As an agent, you need to work with a brokerage like Keller Williams or eXp Realty. You might even be working with a real estate team. A new agent has to be able to forge connections with their colleagues or they'll never make it. A great agent understands that all their transactions aren't going to be dual agency. There will be another agent on the other side of the deal. Being able to work smoothly with another agent to the benefit of both your clients is very important. Selling houses isn't like selling used cars. Real estate agents gain far more from cooperation than they ever could through competition. Most agents specialize. Every connection that you make in the real estate market is another prospective client that might be forwarded to you. Number 8, resourcefulness, creativeness, and out-of-the-box thinking. An experienced agent is a problem solver, and there are a lot of problems to be solved in real estate. You go to visit a seller's listing and a seller forgot to tell you that they had 18 cats. You're about to finish a deal and your buyer's financing falls completely through. The right real estate agent knows how to find solutions to these problems. A good real estate agent can quickly find out how long the tenancy agreement is for and write in the appropriate provisions. They can direct their sellers to the appropriate resources for upholstery cleaning and carpet removal. They have a complete list of alternative lenders that their buyers can try. Over time, a real estate agent will develop a knack for problem solving within their industry. But the best real estate agents will always have a feel for out-of-the-box thinking. Todd Duncan says, "You must learn that selling is not selling. It is providing. And the key to providing is knowing in advance what to provide." The 9th trait: a sense of entrepreneurship and the willingness to run their own business. As a real estate agent, you don't work for a brokerage firm. You work with a brokerage firm. You're your own business. You need to develop your own real estate career and lead generation. You need to court prospective buyers and sellers. Even if you don't have any employees beyond yourself, you are a business. In order to be a good real estate agent, you need to track income and expenses. You need to track your clients. You need to track your cash flow and your projections. Many real estate agents fail because they aren't interested in the business aspect. They don't secure enough clients. They don't brand themselves properly, or they simply run out of cash. You aren't just a real estate agent. You're a business, even before you become a broker. If you want to be a good real estate agent, you need to be able to treat yourself as one. And the idea of owning a business must be appealing to you. To avoid making the mistakes that cause real estate agents to fail, check out my other video that I'll link above. Number 10, negotiation skills and a willingness to fight for their client. Let's be honest. What is it that you provide for your client? As a listing agent, you know that your client could post their home for sale on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You know that your client could just sell their house to Zillow. But you also know that your client doesn't know how much their house is really worth, and your client may not be able to stand firm on their price. Similarly, as a buyer's agent, you know that your client could easily find a for sale by owner home. You know that your client could search online for properties on the MLS, but you also know that your client may not know how much they should pay for a home, and your client may get stars in their eyes and try to bid way more than they possibly should. In short, a lot of your value has to do with your ability and willingness to advocate for your client. A bad agent can introduce a client to a home, A good agent can help someone build a life. Jay Baer says the more you know about your customers, the more you can provide to them information that is increasingly useful, relevant, and persuasive. The 11th trait on the list is a strong personality and sense of identity. What makes you stand out among other real estate professionals? In the real estate business, you really need to know what makes you special. What makes you who you are? What's the first thing that a potential home buyer should know about you? What would a past client say about you if they could only say a few words? A real estate agent or real estate broker isn't just a good people person. They're also memorable. You need to know what makes you special as a realtor, and you need to be able to bill yourself as that person. Are you confident, capable, and trustworthy? Are you creative, eclectic, and exciting? This forms the basis of your brand, and there's a reason why companies spend millions of dollars every year creating a brand. A brand doesn't just depict your mission and your values. A brand tells customers what they can expect and why they should engage. So ask yourself, what would you want a potential buyer or seller to think of first when they see you? From there, you should curate your own brand and image, from your social media accounts to the clothes that you wear. Number 12. An excellent sense of time management, productivity, and project management. As an agent, every client is their own separate project, and sometimes you may have dozens in the works. Not only should you have some familiarity with systems such as Trello, Asana, and Todoist, but you should also be able to manage your time effectively. Let's say you had 8 showings and you needed to do them today, and each of those showings had different levels of availability. How would you manage it? If your answer is less than confident, you need to brush up on your organizational skills. Part of being an agent is being reliable, and part of being reliable is about being well organized. Number 13. A willingness to do the job that needs to get done. As a real estate agent, you'll find yourself at varying times performing the work of a handyman, a home staging company, a photographer, a marketer, and an administrator. Very frequently, you'll be called upon to do things outside of your normal realm of expertise. And if you want to do the job right, you're going to have to get it done. When you own your own business, there's no someone else will do it. You can't delegate when you're the only employee. And sometimes your clients will come to you with problems that you have to solve. A good real estate agent will be able to either help their clients themselves or find the resources that their client needs. After all, you have to get past it if you're going to finish a deal. Douglas Adams says, to give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money, and that is sincerity and integrity. And the last trait on this list is a deep understanding of marketing and sales. You're an agent or a broker, but you're still a salesperson. Even though the skills that a realtor needs are many and varied and extend far beyond marketing and sales, you still need to be very well versed on marketing and salesmanship. That includes having the perfect elevator pitch, understanding your mission statement, and having a deeper understanding of how people engage with a brand. It's worth it as a realtor to attend marketing seminars and learn more about sales. You're selling your listing, but you're also selling yourself. So here are some frequently asked questions in the category of traits of successful real estate agents. What are some valuable skills for an agent to have? Real estate agents should be self-starters. Agents need to have solid communication skills, integrity, and the ability to negotiate on their client's behalf. They also need to have extensive problem-solving skills and an understanding of modern technology. They must be willing to both learn and to teach. So how can a real estate agent build their skills? Real estate agents often build their skills through practice. Alternatively, they can attend webinars and seminars, work with their team, and engage in continued education. The more practice an agent has, the better they'll genuinely be at representing their clients and closing their deals. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Also, hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like, as it helps my videos reach more real estate agents looking to grow their businesses. And by the way, if you're interested in partnering with me at eXp Realty, head over to my partner page and check out the exclusive benefits that you receive. I'm passionate about helping agents win. I've already partnered with nearly 100 agents across the country to help them increase their real estate business and generate more leads, and I'm never too busy for you. When you partner with me, you receive free access to all of my current and future paid courses, which you can find on shop.kylehandy.com. Finally, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Type #EndCrew into the comments to let me know that you watched to the end. And now I want to turn it over to you. Which of these 14 skills would you say is your greatest strength? Until my next video, be well and get out there and sell some homes.